Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual fiddles. And today I'm going in on how does your Ancestor Altar help you win? Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. How does your Ancestor Altar help you win? Ooh. This is a good one, family, because there are a lot of people that are aware of ancestor altars. There are a lot of people that have erected an ancestor altar, but there are a lot of people that aren't even using their ancestor altar. And they don't know that your ancestor altar is one of the best tools, free tools, that you can erect to help you win at life. At life, in all facets, all aspects, all levels, all tiers of life. Your ancestral altar can help you win, family. And a lot of people just aren't privy to going through what it takes to be consistent to see the results. I tell everybody, give it 3 weeks to 6 months. Just stick with it every day for 3 weeks to 6 months. And I tell everybody, after 6 months, you're going to have some windfalls. You're going to see a different resonance within your spirit, within your consciousness, within the way people interact with you, the way you see the world. Different doors of opportunity are going to start opening for you. When you go out to eat with your boo or even by yourself, you're going to get the good parking spot. You're going to start getting free things. And I'm not telling you to erect an ancestral altar to get those things, but those serendipitous acts of kindness that seem to find you aren't serendipitous at all. It's your ancestors giving love back to you. It's your ancestors giving love back to you, family. And when you give love and light, burning ancestor money, saying divine prayers daily to your ancestors, after 6 months, you're going to be able to count the windfalls on your hands and your feet. Hands and your feet. One thing humans don't do enough of is ask for what it is that they need. You ask for what you want, but what you want you really don't even need. You know what I mean? But when you ask the universe for things that you need, and you're going diligently at your ancestor altar all the time, things will just happen. You don't ask and be looking at your clock like, I wonder when I'm going to get it. I wonder when it's going to go down. Don't be like that. Ask, give thanks in advance, and forget about it. You don't have to keep asking the universe over and over and over. That means you don't believe that you're already getting it. Ask for something, give thanks in advance, feel it down in your lower dantian, like I'm about to get this. Ooh, I'm excited. I can taste it, I can touch it, I can feel it, I can smell it. You want to be like that, family. You want to be like that. And your ancestor altar is the way. Your ancestor altar is the way. Now, a lot of you guys, most of you guys, heck, even me at one time, I was still caught up in believing that I need to appease my family. But that ain't the way. I'll be honest with you. Some of y'all's big mamas was wrong. Wrong into making you think that this is the way. The best way is your way. The best way to succeed is your way to succeed. Have some spiritual ingenuity. Do something that hasn't been done before to reap your success. I'm not telling you to follow my way, but I am here to tell you that if you erect an ancestral altar, you start giving your ancestors food on the daily, burning ancestor money on the daily, start saying divine prayers on the daily. And anything else you want to, any other spiritual funk you want to sprinkle on that, it will do nothing but bring a cornucopia of wealth your way. And I'm always talking about money. I'm talking about love, light, spirituality, evolving, money too a little bit. The ancestors, the universe is always trying to bless you, family. And when you bless them in advance, they will for sure bless you back. They will for sure bless you back. I'm going to give you some things that have changed since I erected my ancestral altar. The first thing, for me, I just feel lighter. You know, I've burnt a lot of my unfavorable attributes that I no longer needed in my life. I wrote them down on some yellow parchment paper. I got some dragon blood ink. If you don't have dragon's blood ink, you can use red ink. I wrote it down and I burnt it. I burnt all those negative aspects of myself at my ancestral altar in my cauldron. I asked my ancestor to help me dissolve these low vibratory qualities that I held on to for so long. All those qualities are nothing more than algorithms in your earthly reality that you don't even need, that aren't even real. You have to choose to evolve past the need to hold on to those low vibratory attributes, family. That's one of the best things that I can say my Ancestor Altar has helped me out with. Just dissolving all my low qualities that I no longer needed. And when I'm at my Ancestor Altar in the dark with these candles lit, I got a gang of gods on my altar looking at me. I got hundreds of pictures of my transitioned ancestors. I feel like I got a fleet of people behind me. And when I got a fleet of people working for me, I don't want to let them down. I don't want to let them down. Another thing that happened, financially. One thing a lot of people aren't aware of is when you start burning ancestor money, you not only dissolve your ancestors' negative financial karma, so when they spiral back to this earthly reality, they won't have that suitcase of poverty everywhere they go. You dissolve all your negative financial karma that's bequeathed to you from your ancestors. Yeah, you're in your bloodline. All you guys have money problems. Someone has to draw a spiritual line in the sand to dissolve those money problems. And burning ancestral money is one of the best ways. I'm here to tell you, family, my money has gone up. I can't even believe that. I can't even fathom telling you how my financial life has changed. I'm a day trader now, so you already know what that means. But I do have a 9-to-5, and I do got some other services. I do got some books and things like that. I got a host of things that I'm doing. But none of that really started until I started burning ancestor money. And I started getting all these downloads of how to, create things to help people. And I'm getting paid for it. I'm charging people. And they do it, pay me willingly because I have a service. One thing about rocking with spirit is when you rock with spirit, you don't really need to market yourself that much because you're going to be a beacon of light. And the universe is going to use your light for people that are searching for light. I don't know all these people buying my books each month. I love you. I appreciate you. But the spirit aligns people with me because I'm looked at as a spiritual helper, spiritual guru, a spiritual teacher. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy reconstructing the tapestry of people's lives. I enjoy telling people some things that they can try to help better themselves. They implement it. They come back and tell me, hey, Chris, I'm winning. That feels good. When I see somebody in public, when I'm traveling, Chris Enlightened, it feels good. They tell me about all their wins and everything like that. You know what I mean? That feels good. Another thing that, this one here. I don't know how to tell you this, but your relationship with people tends to get better when you have an ancestor altar up. It's as if you're speaking to people's soul when you talk. The resonance within the vibration of your vernacular or the lexicons you use tend to reach people on a primordial wavelength. When I talk to people now, I no longer talk at people. I talk to people's soul. And it's up to them to either water that seed, that verbal guttural seed that I give them, or they can just discard it. Either way, I'm indifferent. But I've learned and I've known over time since I've had my ancestor altar up, the way I interact with people has changed. Over the phone or even in person is a lot better. But people always let me know that they feel warm when they're around me. They feel protected physically and spiritually whenever I'm around. Because I'm blanketed in the spiritual light, I feel, and I give it to other people willingly. I just don't be on the corner saying, hey, light for sale. I don't do that. But whenever I'm out, wherever I'm at, if I feel the need to give somebody some spiritual light, I do, And that's one thing that my ancestral altar has helped me with, giving light to people. There's a myriad of things I could talk about in this video that have changed since I've erected my ancestral altar. But I would love for you to erect an ancestral altar, work with it for at least 3 weeks to 6 months. And once you activate your altar, things in your life will change, I guarantee you. The quality of your consciousness is going to evolve. You're going to add light to your soul. Some of your lost soul facets will come running back to you. You're going to become the ambassador of your family. You're going to be your own spiritual guru. You're going to start developing spiritual impetus. You're going to start developing spiritual ingenuity. You're just going to feel better about yourself. And I can't tell you enough how great I feel about myself now since I've been rocking with my ancestors. So hopefully you got some Jews, family. Hopefully you got some Jews. If you want to support me, you can go out to Amazon, pick up any one of my 5 books. The Enlightened Talk, Poverty Consciousness, Wealth Consciousness, Dissolving Your Limitations, Consciousness Equals Choice. At the end of May, I have my 6th book coming out. Ooh, Information Entities. It's about to be a banger. It's about to be a banger, family. You're going to love this one. And I'm going to make it thick for you guys too. Because a lot of my books that I write, I know a lot of people don't do a lot of reading, so I don't give you too much heat. This one I'm going to divulge a lot. And it's going to be a thick one. It's going to be a thick book for you to just feast on. Okay, family? So on that note, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. You already know what I'm doing. I'm out here winning.